Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I'm super excited that you are here, and as always, I'm eternally grateful that you have decided to give your attention to me. In today's video, I will be sharing the number one factor, the pivotal moment in every single transformation that I've ever had the pleasure of being involved in. But before we go any further, if you enjoy this content, if you are a returning viewer, I thank you. Why don't you press subscribe? If this is the first time that you are here, please don't forget, hit the subscribe button and hit that bell button. And if you really want to do me a favor, like, share, and comment, because the algorithm absolutely loves it. But that's that out the way. I can tell you for an absolute fact, this is not theory, this is fact. The number one deciding factor, the biggest influence, the pivotal moment in every single transformation that I've ever been involved with, bearing in mind, there are hundreds of them, the successful transformees have all developed the ability to change their identity, to remove the label that they have given themselves for God knows how many years. They have developed the ability to simply remove that label and replace it with another. Because in its simplest form, the easiest way that we can put this, the more you tell people that you can't do something, the more you tell people that you can't sleep, the more you tell people that you can't lose weight, the more you tell people that you can't find a boyfriend, you can't find a girlfriend, you can't find the right man, the right woman, the more you tell people that you continue to fail in relationships, the more this is going to happen, because that is where your focus lies. You are focusing on the things that you can't do. So why would you believe that you can then start to do the things that you want to do where your focus is in the exact wrong place? You see, here's the thing. Your subconscious is always listening. Your ego is self-righteous. You want to be right. If you continue to tell people that you have no motivation, if you continue to tell people that you can't sleep, guess how you're going to behave? You're going to behave in line with the label that you give yourself. And that's the key. It's the label that you have given yourself. And just as easy, just as simple as it was to give yourself that label, you can simply remove it and label yourself something else. You can shift your identity. You can move from someone who is a chronic insomniac to someone who prioritizes sleep. You can move from someone who struggles to lose weight to someone who is a health-seeking individual, and they make choices on a daily basis that moves them towards the person that they want to be. In fact, I'm even going to say the majority of people that I have helped transform themselves physically, the moment we stopped focusing on fat loss, and as soon as we started focusing on living a better life, we're moving fat loss to the side, that's when the magical things happen. That's when people start to lose weight, because we start to focus on becoming the person who we want to be. So the way that I like to explain it to clients, the way that I like to explain it to the guys in my groups, the person who you want to be, they have an identity. They have a set of habits. They have a set of rules that they live by. Are the rules of the person who you want to be, the person who's 20 pounds lighter, the person who sleeps 7 to 9 hours every single night, the person who is a fantastic husband, a fantastic father, do they have the same habits and behaviors as you do right now? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say they probably don't. Because if you were behaving like that person, you would be that person already, and you would not just be wanting to be that person. And here's the secret. Here's the thing that not a lot of people realize. You can just start acting like that person today. You are successful the second you say that you are successful. And as soon as you accept this, as soon as you bring your nutritional thoughts, habits, behaviors, beliefs in line with the version of you 6 months from now, the version of you that doesn't eat so much processed food, the version of you that eats a little bit less sugar, the version of you that eats more protein, more veg, more fruit, the version of you that drinks more water, the version of you who doesn't look at exercise as a chore, the version of you who sees that exercise is a beautiful thing. It's a way to express how fantastic the human form is. As soon as you start acting like that person, you will start to physically become that person. If you are struggling with your sleep, if you are one of the many people who profess to me and claim that they are an insomniac, when the reality is they drink too much caffeine. The reality is they are scrolling on their phone till all hours of the evening. The reality is they don't have a sleep-wake cycle. The reality is they are doing absolutely nothing to prioritize sleep because they have been living in alignment with the identity that they have given themselves. It sounds so simple, which is why the majority of people completely blow this off, because as human beings, we are always searching for the most complex, the most difficult, the most scientific sounding solution. When the reality is, success is in ourselves. The person who we want to be, we already are that person. For whatever reason, we just don't act like that person. So something that I'd like you to take away, and this is an exercise that you can do, get a pen, get a piece of paper, write down everything about the person who you want to be. Write down their daily behaviors, their daily thoughts, their daily habits, what they read, what they eat, what they drink, how they spend their spare time. The person who you want to be is you. And if you identify the behaviors required, you will soon see that you are living the opposite life of the person who you want to be. Like I said, it sounds so super simple that it can't be true. But I can categorically tell you, every single successful transformation that I have had the absolute honor, the absolute pleasure to be a part of, this was the pivotal moment. This was the deciding factor. When they started acting like their version 2.0, when they started showing up on a daily basis as their higher self, when they peeled off one label and replaced it with another, that is the second that they became successful. That is the second that long-term sustainable transformation started to take place. Hopefully, as always, you have got something from this video. Hopefully the words that I've spoke have made you think, oh yeah, I'm not the person who I want to be, the guy who's 30 pounds lighter. Does he have 5 takeaways a week? Does he drink so much? Does he drink the same amount of beer as I do? Does he stay up binge watching Netflix till 1 o'clock in the morning? Does he watch porn 2 or 3 times every single day? No. So start acting like the person who you want to be. Have a fantastic day, and I will catch you in the next video. If you're sick of your own shit and you're looking to dramatically increase your daily energy, drive, and focus, I urge you to click the link so you can get instant access to my upgraded energy blueprint.